Good evening there. Today I'm smoking some Newminster Superior Navy Flake in this meerschaum. Trying not to touch it. At least not while it's warm. Doing a quick VR to Subdogmillionaire. Congrats on those subs. Thanks for the contest. The questions we have to answer. What's your favorite style pipe? That's a really hard one. I have, I guess, a pretty eclectic taste. I guess I could say I like high-grade pipes. I usually tend to go for more refined shapes, some Danish, even classic English, and the really well-done American interpretations of both of the above. But straight, bent, light, dark. I don't usually like huge pipes for the most part. You know, I usually like to have something I can clench, just for practicality's sake. But one thing I do like in bent pipes that I think is often characteristic of Danish pipe is illustrated by this pipe, and you probably can't see it all that well. If you look at the bottom line of the pipe, it's a nice curve to it. It's a slight bend, but the bend and the curve doesn't happen just like right under the bowl and then it shoots, you know, straight out. The shank sort of curves a little bit, and it has this real graceful curve up here in the heel that I really like, especially in bent pipes when they can incorporate things like that rather than like an abrupt chin. Basically the opposite of like a Castello 55. I kind of like those graceful transitions and curvature toward the shank. How often do I smoke? That varies widely. Sometimes in the past I've gone for months, you know, when I was really busy with school and the weather wasn't cooperating. I've been smoking a lot more often recently, but I think even smoking a little bit more often, I'm probably doing like 4 or 5 times a week. More than that, if you would say, you know, sometimes I smoke mini pipes or really like half bowls. And so if you don't count those as full bowls, then that number's probably good, but you know, I try to keep it in moderation. Sometimes I do more than that. I don't like to fry my tongue, and you know, don't want to have too much of a health risk, so I try to keep it minimal. And finally, I guess if money were no object, what kind of pipe would I get? You know, that's hard to say. There's a lot of things that are, you know, I could foresee myself possibly for like special occasions spending a few $100 on something. There's a lot of really nice stuff in the, you know, $300 to $400 range. But if money were absolutely no object, Tom Eltang has some wonderful shapes that I really like a lot. So I guess I'd say one of his. But that's probably just as unlikely to happen as, you know, as is me spending $300 or $400. What I'd really like to do is get a lathe so I can make some of my own pipes and hopefully get good enough to make some decent looking pipes. So Subdog, congrats again, thanks again, and hope you like the answers. Cheers.